Let's get started, everyone. So for those who don't know me, my name is Sensei Liz, and I have my black belt in Goju-Ryu karate. I'm so excited to share it with all of you right now because a lot of times we think martial arts is for the up-and-coming athlete, the young and spry 19-year-old who is ready to get into a arena or ring and fight. But actually, martial arts can be done for everybody. It's great for coordination, balance, challenging your muscle strength, and it can be adapted to all sorts of movements. So today we're practicing karate, and I'm so excited to show you our fundamentals. So we're starting today with our punches and blocks. Next week, we will progress into punches, blocks, and kicks. And then we will always finish off with a combo at the end of class. Please feel free to sit or stand. And if you need to take a break or tend to a need, please feel free to do so, whether that's take a drink of water or go use the washroom or just have a bit of a resting break. Please address your need, and you can always jump right back into the class. Sounds great. Yeah, okay. Thank you for notifying me. So go at your own pace and follow along, and let's get started with a warm-up. So if you're sitting, make sure you're sitting nice and tall in your chair, shoulders back. If you prefer to stand, please do so. What we're going to do for our warm-up, we're going to start with our hands. So we're going to have our fingers out nice and wide, like so, and we're just going to open and close them. Okay, just going to open and close. Really reaching and stretching. Excellent. And while we're warming up our hands, I am just going to mute, or please mute yourself just to eliminate some sound or feedback. Okay, thank you. So opening up those hands nice and wide. Excellent. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to reach one hand up above our head and switch other side. Reaching up. We're going to do 10 more. That's 5, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now we're going to reach across our body down to our side. We're going to pull our elbow up and extend past our head. So reach down to the side, pull elbow up across our head. We're engaging that dynamic movement that karate has and warming up, reaching to the 2 different sides of our body. You're going to do 10 more. 5, 2, and 1. Excellent. Place that hand down. We're going to reach this hand up above our head, and we're going to reach down across to the other side of our body. And we're going to extend our arm up and bring it back down across. Excellent. Breathing through the motion. And we'll do 10 more. 5. Keep reaching. 2, and 1. Place that hand down, getting warm. Now, if you're sitting in a chair or if you have a chair beside you, you can just march on the spot, just picking our knees up. And if you're standing, please feel free to pull the chair beside you. Taking our knees up, nice and high. Really thinking about lifting that foot off that floor and knee into your chin. Okay, we're going to do 10 more. Great, keep that up. And relax. Hey, if you are in a chair, you can step to the side and then bring your foot back in and step, bring your foot out and back in. So standing, we're tapping to each side. And if you're in a chair, just extending your feet out each side. Excellent. This is warming up our legs, getting ready for our movements today. Wonderful. 10. 5 more. 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, with our wrists, we're just going to do some wrist circles. Fantastic. And switch directions, opening up our wrists in the other way. And we're going to pull our hands into our chest, and we're going to extend our arm out, look to where our hand is going, bring our hand back to center, our chin comes back to center, we extend out and look. Excellent. We're going to do 10. 5. 2. And 1. Great. All right, now we're getting into our first fundamental basic, which is our punch. So we're going to make a fist. Having our hands open, we're going to curl every finger into the palm of our hand and then place our thumb over top of our index and middle finger. So here we have made our fist. Great. And then now we're going to make sure our fist is nice and straight, aligned with our forearm. Try to focus on keeping it straight, not too up high or down low, nice and strong. So we're making our fist. We're going to pull our hands back into chamber hand position, looking nice and strong. You guys look great. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to break down the movement of a punch. We're going to push our left hand out, turn our thumb to the ground, turn it back over, and pull back. That's going to be our punch in the slow motion. Let's try the other side. Push out our right hand, turn our fist over, turn it back, pull back. You guys are looking fierce, loving it. Push your hand out, turn it over, turn it back, and pull back. This is engaging our coordination. Turn it over, turn back, pull back. One more on each side. Push out, turn it over, turn back, pull in. Push out, turn it over, turn back, pull in. Great. Take a big inhale and exhale. Placing our left hand out. Our fists are going to move this at the same time. So watching, we're going to push our one hand out and our other hand comes back, and that's going to be our standard karate punch. So we're going to do 10. I'm going to count in Japanese. If you know Japanese, feel free to count along. So let's do 10. 10 punches. Ich. Ni. Sun. Shi. go, rook, stitch, touch, two, two. Wonderful. Drop the arms. You guys are looking fantastic. Love seeing those fists coming towards the camera. Let's go for a double punch. So pulling our hands back in chamber hand positions. We have made our fist. We're going to do 2 punches per count. So placing our left hand out to get started. 2 punches, 1 count. Itch, 1, 2. Knee, 1, 2. Sun, 1, 2. She, 1, 2. Go, 1, 2. Rook, 1, 2. Stitch, 1, 2. Hutch, almost there. 2. Last one, Ju. Fantastic. Dropping our hands nice and low. Now we're going to add in different levels. So we're going to do a high punch, middle punch, and low punch. So pulling our hands back, our high punches are going to go right above our head. We are punching towards our face. Okay, we're going to do 10 high punches. Itch, right up there, nice and high. Excellent. Knee, sun, she, pulling that hand back, nice and strong. Go. Rook, stitch, hutch, ku, ju. Great work. Now we're going into our middle punches. We are punching right at that solar plex. That's where we're aiming. 10 middle punches. Itch, knee, sun, she, go, rook, stitch, hutch, ku, ju. Now onto our low punches. We are punching right where our navel is. So we are punching down. It is a downward motion. Okay, let's do 10. Itch, knee, sun, punching down, she, go, rook, stitch, hutch, ku, ju. All right, shake those hands off. You guys are looking fantastic. We are feeling the power. I hope you're feeling the strength right now, because now we're going to go high, middle, low. This is going to be our combination. High punch, middle punch, low punch. Really thinking about those different levels when we get into this next combination. So I'm going to count once, and then we'll do our 3 combos. Feel the strength. Close those fists. Thinking about head, middle, low. Okay? Starting with our hands here at our chamber position, nice and strong. Ready? Itch. High, middle, low. Knee. High, middle, low. Great. Sun. Chi. High, middle, low. Go. Rook, stitch, engage that mind, hutch, ku, ju, last one, high, middle, low. Fantastic. Dropping those arms, shaking them out, relax. Okay, now what we're going to go into a shuto. So shuto chops, they have our hands open, and we're going to tuck our thumbs in on the side. Do your best to have your thumbs either connected to our hands or tucked in. We just want to make sure for safety reasons, because when we're engaging in combat, our thumbs can be a hazardous, that it can be injury prone. So we want to just keep them safe, having them tucked into our side. So for our shuto chop, what we're going to do, it's going to require a little bit more coordination. Close our one fist, pull it back to our side in our chamber hand position. Other hand comes up by our ear. And we are going to shuto chop right in front of us as if we're holding a plate of food. And that's where we want our hand nice and flat. And our other hand is here at our side. Fantastic. When we switch, we're going to open up our other hand, bring it up to our ear, pull back, shuto chop. Great. So let's just practice the one hand. We're going to bring it up to our ear, shoot out. Up to our ear, shoot out. Leading with our hand and elbow coming from up and behind, and it's landing right where your neck is. You guys look awesome. Up, chop. Let's do 10. If you're feeling ready, you can add a little bit more power and whip to that chop. Bring it up to the ear. 4 more. 2 and 1. Let's go to the other side. Starting in chamber, bringing our other hand up to our ear, and we're going to shoot that hand forward, shuto chop, right here. Let's do 10. Ich. Knee. Great speed, Carl. Sun. Sheep. Goat. Rook. Stitch. Hutch. 2 more. Ku. Ju. Great, and drop the hands, pulling them back into center. Now we're going to alternate shuto chops on each side. Starting with our left hand, comes up, ich. Holding it out there, let's switch. Knee, sun. She. Go. Rook. Stitch. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Wonderful. Now we're going to add it into our combination of high punch, middle punch, low punch, shuto chop. Just watching, this is what it'll look like. High punch, middle punch, low punch, shuto chop. We're going to be alternating hands through that whole combination. Let's do it together. Hands starting at our side. High punch, middle punch, low punch, nice and low, shuto chop. Great. Okay, again, other side. High punch, middle punch, low punch, shuto chop. Fantastic. High punch, middle punch, low punch, shuto chop. Again, high punch, middle punch, low punch, shuto chop. Okay, we're going to go 2 reps at your own speed. You can choose to go faster or go through the movement softer. Your choice. Let's go. Ich. Knee. And one more time. 2 more counts. Ich. Knee. And yummy. Okay, shake out those arms. Now what we're going to go into is our blocks. Our blocks pair with our high punch, middle punch, and low punch, and our shuto. So this is now going to go into the defense side. It's really, really great, again, for coordination. We're going to practice and take our time breaking it down through it, and I promise you will see improvements over the next coming weeks the more we go through these movements. So first, we're going to start with our high block, also known as a jodanuke. Pulling our hands back, we are going to take our left hand, it's going to go across our body, and we cover our face, and we're going to lift it up above our head. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Great, Carol. Robert looking fantastic. Good job, Ray. Hey, you guys look awesome. We have our hand up here, blocking our and protecting our head. We're gonna drop our hand down in front of our face, pull it back to the other side. Hey, high block on the other side. Hand comes across, goes up past our face, high block. Fantastic. Bring it back down. We're going to do 10 of these, alternating each side. 10 high blocks. Itch and drop. Knee and drop. Sun and drop. Go and drop. Rook and drop. Touch. 2 more. Ku and Ju. And bring it back. Great. That high block protects our punch, and it's coming up above our head, and we're shooting that up. Okay, now we're going to do our middle block, also known as a press block. So we're going to open up our one hand. It opens. It's going to come across our body, and you're pushing down that dog that you're thinking is starting to lick you and jump up on you. So that's our motion. We're thinking we're pushing that dog away. Hand open, come across, push that dog down. And push that dog down. Let's do 10 middle blocks. Itch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Sitch. Touch. Ku and Ju. Fantastic. Now we're going to add the combination of high block into our middle block. High block into our middle block. Let's do 10 of those combinations, starting with pulling our hands back, taking a big breath in, and exhale. Let's go into our high block press block. High block, press block. High block, press block. High block, press block. High block, press block. Excellent. Other side, pulling our hands back, starting with the opposite hand. We're going to go high block, press block. 5 more. High block, press block. High block, press block. Great combination. Keep it up. We got 1 more. High block, press block. And drop the hand. Shake it out. Okay, from here, we're going to work on our low block. Our low blocks look like this. It's a circle block. It comes down and around on each side. Okay, so let's break this down. Hands are in chamber hand positions. We bring our hand to our face. We wipe the sunscreen across our face and around, across our body, make a circle. Great block for practicing coordination and different sides of our body. Okay, so switching, pulling our hand back, other side. Hand comes up. We go across our face, down and around, drawing a circle with our hands. Place your hand back. Okay, circle block. Hand comes up, across, and down, making sure you're making a big circular movement. Hands up, goes across and down. Fantastic. Keeping our fists nice and strong. Let's do 10. Itch, circle, down and around, low block. Hand comes back. Knee, circle, down. Sun, hand comes up, circle, block. She, hand comes up, circle, block. Go, circle, block. Rook, Ray looking fantastic. Touch. 2 more. Hand comes up, Across and down. Last one, up and down. Okay, you guys have done high punch, middle punch, low punch, shuto, high block, middle block, low block, and now we're going into our shuto uke. So as we've done our shutos, we're now going to do our shuto block. So place your hand up right beside your head, other hand is in chamber hand position, and what we are going to do, hand comes across, wipes our arm up, and switches to the other side. Hand comes across, wipes up this hand, goes across and back. Thank you for coming, Diane. See you next week. Hand comes up, across and back. Let's do 10. Ich, shuto block, knee, shuto block, sun, shuto block, shi, shuto block, go, shuto block, 5 more, rook, stitch, touch, ku, and ju. Great, drop those hands. We've added our shuto block to our repertoire. So now we're gonna add this combination. We're going to do our punches, shuto, and our blocks, okay? So we're gonna walk through it together at this pace. Pulling our hands back, starting with our high punch, middle punch, low punch, nice and low, onto shutos. Hand comes to ear, shoots out. Okay, high block, press block, low block, draw that circle around and down. Yes, and shuto block. Hand comes to the side. This is the fun, engaging part of karate where we can establish that flow of movements. So going through at your own pace. Hey, hands come here. This is where we get to look like we're in a movie. It's really fun. High punch, middle punch, low punch, shuto chop, high block, press block, low block, circle block down, shuto uke. Yes, great work. Again, high punch, middle punch, low punch, high block, middle block, low block, shuto block. Hey, 2 more. High punch, middle punch, low punch, high block, middle punch, low punch, shuto block. Drop the hands. Fantastic, you guys. Woo. If you need to grab a drink of water, please feel free to do so, or just take a couple deep breaths. Let's get some air back into our lungs. What we're going to do, we're going to pull our hands back, open, inhale, press, exhale, pull back, inhale, press, exhale, pull in, press, exhale, pull in, inhale, press, exhale. Now, as we're doing this movement, I would like to share a little bit of information about it. This movement, you are pulling, you could be grabbing, breaking someone's grip, and then pressing or throwing someone down. So as you see in traditional Okinawan martial arts, movements that are done slower are to showcase your technicality of and deep understanding of the movement. So pull in and press. Pull in and press. Fantastic. Drop those arms. Okay, our next move that we're going to learn is called a inside block. So we have 2 things, the setup and the block itself. The setup for this block is we have our hand out here for our middle punch, and we're going to take our other hand underneath and place it underneath our shoulder elbow area. Okay, this is called the setup. Okay. From here, we're going to pull this hand back as if we're pulling a lawnmower cord, trying to start a lawnmower. And as we do that, this hand comes up and we have our inside block. Our inside block, our fist is nice and straight, and we have a fist underneath. Okay. So again, having the one hand out into our middle punch, other hand comes underneath the inside block. From here, punch out, hand comes underneath, inside block. Let's do 10. Punch out, hand comes underneath, inside block. Thinking of that circular movement going across your body. Punch out, hand comes underneath, inside block. Okay, 8 more. Itch, knee, sun, she, go, rook, stitch, touch, two. Last one, chew. And relax. Okay, so we've learned our inside block. Now we're going to go into our kakiyukes, our open hand blocks. So we're going to keep our hands open like so, place our thumbs in, pull them back so that our palms are showing. Place one hand in front and just do a circle. We're going to get this movement going. Just a circle. Easy and gentle. Playing a circle. We're going to do 5 more. And switch, placing the other hand out, getting that circular movement. Part of Goju-Ryu karate is Goju stands for hard and soft. So there's a lot of hard movements and also soft movements in karate. As some of you have done before, Tai Chi, there is some elegant moves in Goju-Ryu that resemble Tai Chi, and then also resemble more of the harder parts of martial arts, like the punching, kicking, and throwing. Okay, now that we've got the circular movement open, we're going to switch our hands. This is called a kakiyuke. We're pairing and passing. So you could imagine if something's coming at you, you're pushing it out of the way and you're pairing and passing it. Push out of the way and switch. Beautiful. Push, switch hands, drawing 2 circles. Push, switch hands. Push, switch hands. Great, you guys. Just keep trying. We want to just focus on the shape of the movement for this week. Focusing on the shape. Hands are open, nice and soft, drawing that circle with our hands. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to do 10 more. Push it out of the way and switch. Push and switch. Push and switch. 5. 2. And 1. Well done. Okay, from here, we're going to do our next combination. It's going to be a inside block, open circle hands into an elbow. Okay, let's introduce our elbows. So having our hands here on our side, we are bringing our elbow up to the side of our face, almost as if we're holding a telephone. So you are throwing that elbow up and above. Yeah. Right here, and your fist lands right where your ear is. Okay, we're gonna throw some elbows. Let's do 10, starting with our hands here on the side. Itch, bring that elbow nice and up. Great, knee, focusing on that movement. Sun, she, go, rook, stitch, touch, ku, ju. Fantastic. Drop those arms. Let's do our combination. We'll walk through it together. Starting with our hands at the side, inside block. Open our hands, Hakiyuke, and then close elbow. Great. Inside block. Open our hands, Hakiyuke, elbow. Nice strong elbow. Inside block. Open our hands, Hakiyuke, circles, elbow. Throw it up. Yeah, great. Inside block. Open our hands, Hakiyuke, elbow. Great. Two more. Inside block. Open our hands, Hakiyuke, circle block. Throw that elbow up. Yeah, yummy. Drop those hands. Fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna add in all these moves into the repertoire we've done. We're gonna go at a like an even pace. I want all of you focusing on the shape of the movements, thinking in our minds what the movement is doing, whether it's that circle or throwing up, and the different levels. This is going to help challenge our brains and help with strengthening our coordination skills. Let's begin. Pulling our hands, nice here on the side. High punch, middle punch, low punch, shuto, high block, middle block, low block, big circle, inside block, open your hands, Hakiyuke, finish with that strong elbow, bam. Great. Let's do it again, other side, starting with your high punch, middle punch, low punch, shuto, high block, middle block, low block, big circle, and our shuto block. Into our inside block, coming around. Open your hands, Hakiyuke, and finish with that strong elbow, bam, right up. Wonderful. Hey, we're gonna go through it, and I'm going to ask you to challenge yourself. Try and gear it up one more notch so we have a nice flow together. Pulling our hands back. Let's go at our own pace. Well done, everyone. That is fantastic. Okay, we're going to finish off with a kata. And a kata in karate is a series of movements that demonstrate martial application. And it's something that you can practice on your own within your own home. The great things about kata is that you get to develop your martial arts skills without need of a partner. It can also be a meditative practice, similar to Tai Chi. We're going to do a kata called Sanchin, which is also known as 3 battles, mind, body, and spirit. And we want to focus on the deep breathing part of this kata, okay? There's a lot of breath and there's a lot of feeling strong and squeezing our fists. So just as I want you to think of how strong you can hold your fist and your grip strength, and that's going to help keep this kata nice and strong. We're going to do it together. So we start with the opening. So we place our hands on top of each other like so, like we're holding a plate. We're going to close that top hand into a fist, press down, and then we open. Bring your hands up, inside block. So have both fists on your shoulder with shoulder height. Okay, pull back one hand, nice and slow. Inhale, exhale, push out. Place it back up. Great. Pull back the other side now. Inhale. And up. Press. Great. Pull in. Inhale. Press. Exhale all the way. Pull it back. And punch underneath your elbow. Great. Switch arms. Push out. Up. Pull back other side. Exhale. Control that breath. Place up. Pull back. Exhale. Push up. Great. Pull back. Inhale. Squeeze those fists. Push back. Pull back. Punch underneath. Exhale. Switch arms. Good job, you guys. Keep it up. We're almost there. Push out. Push up. Pull back. Inhale. Exhale. Press. Up. Pull back. Press. Open. Pull back. Inhale. Press. Great. Freeze. We're going to open our hands. Place your other hand in front of you like you're reading a book or a newspaper. Pulling our hands back. Cross them over. Pull. Exhale. Press. Pull in. Press. Pull in. Press. One more. Pull in. Make that audible noise. Press. Great. Now we're going to place our one hand out. Other hand comes in underneath. When our setup, we're going to pull that hand back. Circle goes to the other hip. Turn it over. Press. Fantastic. We bring our hands up. Close our fist. Lower and down. And bow. Great. All right, everyone, let's do a cool down because it's important to do our cool down. I hope all of you are feeling great. We have activated some great coordinations with opening and closing our hands, reaching across our body, and even doing some breath work because that helps strengthen our lungs. Let's do a cool down. Let's have everyone reach your arm across your body and hold it. We're just going to stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands. Reach across, other side. Lift up. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Okay, let's open and close our hands nice and soft. Reaching out and close. Out and close. And as we're reaching our opening and closing our hands, there is a term in karate called mishimi, which stands for sticky hands. So whenever we're doing these martial movements, when we're opening and closing our hands, it could mean that we are reaching and grabbing something and closing. So sticky hands is that where we can reach and we're either grabbing a different part of the body, like we're reaching and grabbing an arm and pulling it back and applying our blocks. So the fun fact called mishimi. And let's go into some gentle wrist movements, stretching our wrists. As we're doing this, think about some of your favorite moves that we've done today, either our punches, our blocks, even an elbow. You can do those movements anywhere in your home, while you're sitting in the kitchen, when you're thinking of cooking, or even just getting from sitting to standing, or even reaching for something. Think about your reaching and grabbing, or even if you're reaching to punch, reaching to grab something from a chair, you can grab it in a punching motion, and that's how you can get all your martial training in. So let's finish off the class today with a symbol. We're going to open up our hands here. This represents peace. We make a fist on the other side where this represents power. We put them together. Peace controls power. And onegashimasu. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Okay, so wonderful class, everyone. Feel free to type anything into the comments. I'm going to place my email here that all of you are welcome to email me if you have questions or fun facts that if you've done martial arts before that you want to share with me. I love talking about martial arts. Feel free to engage any questions or comments to me at this email address. I'll put my name and contact information there. It's info@calgarykarateacademy.ca or liz.janze@gmail.com. So I encourage you to practice. Next week, we're going to add in some kicks to our punches and blocks, and our combinations are going to build and progress over the next 8 weeks. So well done, Carol, Robert, Ray, Carl, Vicky, Shirley, Marks, you looked fantastic, and Sharn, well done. When we're practicing our martial arts, we're also engaging our breath work. So it's healthy and happy to keep us strong. Okay, if you have any comments, please feel free to say anything in our chat here as we have a few more minutes.
So Liz, are you sitting the entire time?
Am I sitting?
Yeah.
I was sitting to focus on our hand movements, and for the camera angle, but you're welcome to stand as well.
I thought it would be nice if you could main camera showing your full body, because sometimes it's hard to pick up.
Right. Yes. Okay. So next class, I will set this up so you can see my full body on the class, and everyone could hear me okay today.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
See you next week.
See you next week. I look forward to it. This session is recorded. Yes.
Thanks, Liz.
Yeah. And we also have the Parkinson Society has a playlist of previous Move with Martial Arts classes to watch, so you can practice in between.
Right. And this is about the pace that you usually go?
This is the pace?
Yeah, this is the usual pace as far as like advanced
techniques? This is how that's the even keel of the pace for the class. Yeah. Well, as the weeks go on, we can go a little bit faster and we can add a little bit more power and speed into the movements for the progression.
I think I need stuff to go slower because it's all, the karate moves are quite different from some of the other martial arts. So
yeah. Have you done other martial arts?
Yeah, just slightly, like just MMA stuff and Shorin Kempo.
Amazing.
So it's like, they always teach you this different things, right? Like blade stance and also the hand. Always keep your hands closed, and so those things are quite different.
And even if you are just practicing like opening and closing your hands throughout the week and making that fist, it's great for training. Yes. And what I want you guys to think about is your hands move at the same time. So if you're practicing in your kitchen, feet or your hands move at the same time, punching. Yes, like a lever system. As one's coming out, the other one's coming back in. Great coordination for that. So again, this side too. And if you'd like to see it as a shuto chop from the side view, so we have our hands open by our neck, and then we shuto chop. Opens up, comes in. Hand that's here comes up to here, shuto chop. Chop. Up, chop. And then for here, our circle blocks, from standing from here, we have the one hand on the side, other hand is out, parry, pass, parry, pass, parry, pass. So it's almost like, have you ever seen a kitten lick their paws? It's kind of like that movement. So showing here, like this, like a cat, and they're licking their paws, doing those circles. Front view and side view. For our low blocks, we come around, do the circle down and around here. We go up, down, and around, and we switch and around. So the hand that's out comes back in as the other hand comes out. So this is the movement. Circle, down. Yeah, that's it. Okay, up, down, up, down. Side view looks like this. And the other side view here. So we're doing a clearing. We're clearing if another person is coming in. We can clear their limb and throw it down. Up, clear their limb, and we're passing it down and around. Okay, for our inside blocks, like what we've done with Sanchin, our hands come up here, and our frame is, our fist is as tall as our shoulder, with our fist slightly to the outside of our body line, and the elbows are in like this. And then it's like you're holding a barbell and you want to bend it, and that's where we squeeze our fist and we pull in, press, up, pull in, press, up. As we continue to do this, I'll show you the side view. We pull in, press, up, pull in, press, up. Other side. Pull in, press, up. Pull in, press, up. All right. And so as you're doing your daily movements, adding that mindfulness as you're going about your day, like I said, if you're reaching to grab the remote, you can pretend that you're reaching and doing a low punch, or if you're reaching above, grabbing something from your house, you can, or from your cabinet, you can reach up, grab it, and bring it back down. So, yeah, giving those extra little nuggets. Okay, bye everyone. Take care.